Welcome to Learnlyte. My name is Theodore. In this video, we're going to talk about operators. Alright, so let's begin by what an operator is in Python. So an operator is basically a special symbol that is used to represent computation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. So for you to have a better understanding, let's bring up IDLE and take a look at some of the various operators. So we can use operators to basically create expressions, right? An expression is basically a combination of values, variables, and operators, as you'll see. So let's begin with some of the most basic operators that you'll come across. So I'll begin by creating two variables, x, and assign a value of 15 to x, create another variable called y, and assign a value of 10 to y. So let's begin by looking over some of the most used operators that you'll come across, such as the addition. So we can write an expression such as saying x plus y, and the value we're going to get is 25. We can have another expression using the subtraction. We can say x minus y, and the value we get is 5. We have the multiplication operator, which is basically the star. So we can have y times x, which is going to give us 150. We have the division operator, which is basically a this slash right here. I think that's a backslash, yeah. And we get 1.5. We have the exponential operator, which we can say x star star y. That's basically saying x raised to y. So it's going to be 15 raised to 10, which is going to be that huge number right there. And then the other one that we can have the modulus, which is basically represented by the percentage sign. So what the modulus does, it gives us the remainder of y, x divided by y. So modulus gives us the remainder. So x, which is 15, divided by 10, is going to give us a remainder of 5, and we get 5. And the last one I'm going to look at is called floor division. So x and floor division is basically the two division sign back to back. So x floor divided by y is just going to give us 1. Whereas in regular division gives us 1.5. So as you can see, what floor division does is basically get rid of any decimal and just gives us the integer value. It doesn't give us a float, it gives us a straight integer by getting rid of all the decimal places after the point. So as you can see, there are many operators that we have. We have the assignment operator that we saw before in variables, which is the equal sign, and we have many more. But these are the ones that you'll come across most often, such as the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponential, modulus, and floor division. But there's something to note when it comes to the operators, and that in Python, there's a thing known as the order of operations. So in mathematics, we know that some operations take precedence over others, such as we do multiplication and division before we do, let's say, addition and subtraction. And the order that Python follows is called the PEMDAS. PEMDAS. So what is PEMDAS? PEMDAS stands for parentheses, exponential, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So what this means is that parentheses has the highest order of operation, meaning that it is the order of operation that gets executed first before anything else. So any expression inside a bracket gets done first. An example of this, don't mind that. Let's say we have in parentheses 5 plus x, and then we're going to subtract the value of y. So what that means is that since Python follows the PEMDAS order of operations, it's going to calculate the expression inside the parentheses before it does the subtraction. So it won't do the subtraction first, it's going to do the expression inside the parentheses, which is why when we hit enter we get a value of 10. So 5 plus 15 is going to give us 20, and when we subtract 10, we're going to get a value of 10. Similarly, we can see that the parentheses having the highest order will also get done before, let's say, the exponential. So we can say 1 raised to y. So in this example, what's in the bracket first is going to get evaluated, or what's in the parentheses is going to get evaluated first. Then the exponential is going to be done, followed by the subtraction, which is why we get 19. So what it does is Python does 5 plus 15 gives us 20, and then it does the exponential, which is 1 raised to the value of 10, which is just 1, and then it does a subtraction, which gives us 19. In this other example, we're going to see that the exponential, which is basically 1 raised to 3, and then we're going to times it by 5. So in this example now, since Python is following PEMDAS, it's going to do the exponential first before it does the multiplication, which is why it's going to have 1 raised to 3, which is just going to be 1 times 5, and we get a value of 5. Another example, I'm going to say 2 raised to 3 times 10. So it's going to do the exponential first and then do the multiplication, which is why we get 80, because 2 raised to 3 is 8, and then 8 times 10 is 80. So since Python follows PEMDAS, it is parentheses, then exponential, then multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. You should also note that multiplication and division are the same order of precedence, meaning that they're the same. So when we have the same order of precedence, Python evaluates them from left to right. So in this example, we're going to have 4 times 5, and then we're going to subtract that from 20 divided by 10. So in this case, since multiplication and division have the same order of precedence, right, it will evaluate them from left to right, meaning it will do the one to the leftmost first and then the one to the rightmost last. So in this case, it's going to do the multiplication first, which is 4 times 5, which is going to be 20. And then it will do the division, which is 20 divided by 10 is going to be 2. And then 20 minus 2 is going to give us 18, I believe. Right. Vice versa, if we have 20 divided by 10 minus 4 times 5. Remember, multiplication and division are the same order of precedence. So in that case, Python evaluates them from left to right. So we'll do the division first and then do the multiplication, which is why we end up with minus 18 instead of 18 as we did before. So after that, after multiplication and division, we have addition and subtraction. And addition and subtraction have the same order of precedence, which means that neither one gets executed first. Only the operation that is to the leftmost will get executed first, and the rightmost will be executed last. So that's it for operators. I hope you understand. And just to recap, as I said before, there are many operators in Python, such as plus, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And Python follows the PEMDAS order of operation rule, which means that it does parentheses, exponential, then multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. But you should bear in mind that multiplication and division are the same order of precedence, as well as addition and subtraction having the same order of precedence. In that case, when operations have the same order of precedence, they are evaluated from left to right. And that's it for this video. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions on operators, please leave them in the comment section below. And thank you for watching.